the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland, our vision is quite clearly creating the future for performance. And of course, we do this in many and varied ways. And in this talk, I'd like to look particularly at our BMus undergraduate programme and consider how do we really create the future for performance. Our BMus programme is our largest undergraduate programme, and it features 4 key pathways. We have our performance pathway, our jazz pathway, our joint principal study, and of course our composition pathway. We have core modules that sit across all of the pathways, but we then of course support this through very comprehensive discipline-specific training. So what makes us unique and distinct as a BMus programme? Well, we offer 27 weeks of 90 minutes contact time. That's one-to-one contact time with the individual tutor that teaches the student on their primary discipline. And it's not just about that high level of contact time, it's also about the quality of contact that we have between the student and the tutor. We work very hard to ensure that the needs of the student are matched with the right tutor. And of course, that this is not just a teaching philosophy match, but also personality and thinking about how that student will then progress into the profession. We work very hard to try to match those attributes. So just a little bit of history. How did we get to where we are today in our curriculum offering? Well, we actually stopped and redesigned our curriculum across the entire institution for all of our undergraduate programmes and really took the time to ask ourselves very difficult questions. We were trying to think about how do we create and embody the principles of our institution? How do we ensure that our students are really equipped for the profession out there? What does a creative practitioner look like? How do we ensure that our students are tasked with becoming leaders and advocates for the arts in Scotland and internationally? These very difficult questions help to inform our curriculum redesign, and of course we are now in the 2nd year of our implementation phase. We stopped and tried to ensure that all of our core modules were absolutely comprehensive, thinking about those core skills and attributes that we want our graduates to have. But more than that, we wanted to think about how do we ensure that our students are truly enabled to become co-creators of new work, to become effective contributors in the arts. So we did this through thinking about, well, we're very good at the discipline-specific work, but how do we add that layer of diversification? I mean, we're genuinely unique in this institution through the vast offering that we have across all of our disciplines. But how do we really harness that and translate that into the student experience? It's absolutely crucial that all of our staff members in the institution understand the breadth and depth of our curriculum offering. We have a vast majority of our students who decide to engage in diversification through their curriculum content, not just that discipline-specific work. Of course, that's not to say it's a dilution of quality. It's actually about ensuring that our students have that comprehensive toolkit to move forward into the profession. We've been working on developing our choice module offering, and as we are in the 2nd year of our implementation phase, we're constantly soliciting new ideas and bringing more onto the table in terms of modular offering for our choice catalogue. And it's absolutely vital that all of our staff members are on board with that diversification, I suppose, ethos and the possibility that our students can work in an interdisciplinary context. Because of course, at the RCS here, we do have that genuinely on offer with all of the performing arts disciplines under one roof. So what is on offer? What can our students choose? Well, they can work across boundaries. They can even design their own individualised projects through the negotiated project module. We also have comprehensive modules such as arts leadership and fundraising, where our students will be given those absolutely vital advocacy tools and enablement to be able to put together financial documents and comprehensive project plans. We offer core modules in our choice catalogue that sit across all disciplines, such as Alexander technique, enabling our students to really understand how they can embody those principles to think about mitigating things such as repetitive strain injuries as they go forward into the profession. But we also offer modules from our other programmes. So for example, if one of our students who's a vocal studies student who's thinking about opera in the future, well, they may wish to take a module such as body awareness for performance, or perhaps an introduction to directing theatre, or maybe even a core acting module. This is genuinely available to all our students. And it's very interesting as we work through this implementation phase to actually think about what are our students picking, why are they picking it, and how is that then going to translate into a more robust and empowered career in the future. Because of course we are creating the future for performance, and the role that we all play in that is absolutely vital.